Hey y'all, it's Peggy Baker. I'm coming on. I'm hoping this is going to be a good angle. I have no idea. And so I'm coming today. We are going to take, it's a DIY, and we're going to take a big ornament from the dollar store or Dollar General, or even Walmart. I think they sell them too. Let me pull up Facebook on my laptop so that I can read comments because you're a little far away from me. And I keep looking out my window because, hey Jessica, because I have the pellet stove people are coming to clean my stove. And of course they're coming between 12 and 5. So we'll see if we can get this done. So we're going to shabby up an ornament. These are the extra ones I bought. They're just cheap. Those cheap, big, fat ornaments you can buy at the dollar store. And I was never a fan of these, never been a fan of them. And then I'm like, you know what? I could turn this into a shabby ornament that fits my style. So that's what I'm going to show you today. So I'm just going to pop myself up so I can see the comments. And so I'm in a little bit of a rush. I feel like I'm in a rush, but I'm not, but I am. But it'll be my luck, they're going to come. And if I have to get off, I will come back on after they leave and do it again. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. My page is not loading. Of course. It's just one of those days. I've been up since 4:30, and I've gotten so much work done within that time frame. It's amazing. So, happy December. It's the first day of December. Hi, Sheila. How are you? I can barely read your name. I have new contacts in, too. And I might have to tell the eye doctor I have to go up a little bit. I might have to go up a little bit in back to my old prescription. These are actually, I had a medication that was making my eyesight blurry. And just as soon as I'm off that medication, my eyesight's fine. Hey, my sister's on. Hey, Nanny, how are you? So here we are. I'll pull this up so I can see the comments. And we're going to get right started because I have pellet stove cleaners coming, and they're going to come just as soon as I get started. You know how they give you, well, they'll be there between 1 and 5 or 12 and 4. They'll either show up immediately or 5 minutes before it's time to be done. So, okay. So I went to the dollar store. Actually, I bought these at the Dollar General. We have a new Dollar General. I don't know why we need another Dollar General store, but we have a new one. So these are this cheap dollar store ornaments, and these actually go fast. I was actually going to get one for these, but I think a lot of people use them outside for decorations. Anyway, so you're going to need one of those. And what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how I went. I just barely glittered these, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna chalk paint it, and then we're gonna distress it so that the color that's underneath pops through. And then I put a little bit of glitter. I don't know if you guys can see the glitter. I put a little bit of glitter on, and then these are gonna get tucked into my tree, and I will show you that when I get it decorated. I will show you. So we're gonna go from there, and then I have this one that I glittered. Now this one was ugly. I'm sorry. I just don't like these colors. This was red and green glitter. So I scraped the glitter off. I painted it white. I distressed it. And then I added silver and white glitter to match my tree. So this was a challenge. This one was a challenge. So, here, I'll just lay those here so you can, well, no, that'll be in the way. It's still drying, so it's taking me a second. I can see if they pull in, so hopefully they won't. But this was actually the look I was going for, was I love that glitter top look. And it's really subtle, and you can't see it, but that's what I wanted. I wanted subtle. Sorry, I'm nervous they're going to come. So, okay. So let me show you how I got to that point. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a dollar store ornament, and I leave the wire on. Don't take it off. Because you're going to need something to be able to hold it when you're doing the painting and all that stuff. So you're going to take some chalk paint, and I'm getting quite low. I'm using Waverly chalk paint in white. And you might have noticed we changed the backdrop. My husband and I were rearranging the house a little bit. So I got a new cupboard, and well, it was free. It was such an awesome find. So I just finished painting that today. So I just gotta, today would be a perfect day to do it, but I don't have time to go outside and sand it, to distress it. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take your ornament and a sanding block. And what you wanna do is just lightly sand over your ornament. What that's gonna do is just gonna give the chalk paint a little bit of a tooth. This is a slick surface, but chalk paint sticks to it very well. So I just went over it really lightly with the sanding brush, or not brush, sponge, pad, paper, whatever. So you're going to take your chalk paint and you're just going to paint it just like you do. I think I did 2 coats on my ornaments that I showed you. This is such a simple and easy project. And actually I got nervous because I bought 3 balls. Say that times. I bought 3 balls. And I tried this technique out and I said, oh, well, I'll go back and get some more and I'll do a DIY. I was so lucky to find 2. I was like, where did they all go? But apparently it's a big, apparently I wasn't thinking, but they had like 50% off on Black Friday or something. I don't know. I didn't go shopping on Black Friday. So, yeah, no way. No way, Jose. So you're just going to paint this all over chalk paint. And I'm kind of going super fast because I'm kind of going super fast because in case they come, I want to be able to get through most of the steps. They probably won't come right now, but you never know. They have people that they go to their appointments and the people aren't home. And so they'll come right to the next person and they'll ask, can we come in and do it now? And I usually say yes. So you're going to want to do 2 coats, okay? I already have one done, so we don't have to wait. So you're going to want to do 2 coats of chalk paint, okay? So just 2 coats, and it's not perfectly covered, but 2 coats will cover it. Chalk paint's amazing. So we're going to let this dry. I'm going to set this somewhere where I don't mind paint getting all over the place. Oh, shucks. Hold on. I don't need white paint all over my stuff. Okay. We'll set it on some cardstock. Oh gosh. It went flying. Good Lord. Have mercy. Okay. You're getting the raw footage of Peggy today. Somebody sent me a message, but I can't read it right this second because I'm too far away, but I will check it when I get done. Okay. So you've painted the whole thing twice. Hey, Megan. Oh, I never thought of that. That's a good idea to use the paintlet. I've done that before. But, you know, when you're on the fly, you don't think about it. Yes, actually, I almost stuck it in my Mod Podge, too. I have my Mod Podge open. That would not have been good. Okay, so I have one that's already dried. So this is dry. And this one underneath is, I think it's red, too. I got 2 reds, 1 red and green, and silver and gold. But I like the white. So now it's going to get messy. So you're going to want a separate piece of paper because chalk paint is dusty. Okay? So take your sanding sponge. I get these at the dollar store. You can get them at Home Depot, Lowe's, Harbor Freight. Any hardware store you can get a sanding sponge. And this is really gritty. I think it's 60 or 80. So you're just going to and go to town. Don't be shy. Go right to town. I got these at the Dollar General. And I got the last two, but they might have more in. But these you can get at the dollar store as well. And the Family Dollar, I think, had a few left. But they were all gone. I was shocked because when I went in the other day, there was a full box. So people are buying them for their outside decorations, I think. I don't like these because I'm kind of a snob when it comes to Christmas colors. I mean, I like the traditional red and green, but I'm a shabby chic girl. I like everything white. White and glittery, silver, light pink, mint green, rusty, rust. So you're going to sand this down really, really well and I'm glad I had one done ahead of time. Chalk paint is very dusty. I'm so afraid they're going to come. They're probably not going to come at all. And if you go too hard, you take the red paint off and it goes down to, I don't know what color is underneath there, like a tarnished gray, but I don't mind that because that just it makes it look like it's really old and vintage. And I don't bother doing up here because I'm going to glitter that, so. I'm going super fast, so you wouldn't go this fast. Who wants to sit here and watch me sand all day? Today is December 1st, and I'm like, it seems like it's gone by fast. It feels like we just started November. Okay, so then here I have sanded all over. It's kind of hard to see on camera, plus you're kind of far away for me to see. But that's what it looks like when it's sanded. Not every single one is sanded. That doesn't bother me because that just makes it look more natural. So you're going to take a wet wipe. And you're going to just want to wash off that dust. Now, I tried wet sanding, and I could not get the wet sanding to work on these ornaments. So that's why I went with the sanding block. Take a paper towel, just wipe off all the dust. Oh, yes, Megan, you could do amazing. Can you imagine a bunch of these painted whatever color you wanted? I chose white, but I like white. You could do any color and then rub it off, and it's really cool. Even white is really cool. These remind me of those is it honeycombs? The honeycombs, you know, those little tissue things that we used to get back in the 80s. They still have them today for like weddings and stuff. Okay. Now we're going to fold up our piece of paper because the dust gets everywhere. You're going to want a separate piece of paper to catch your glitter. Okay, so we're going to, and keep the little plastic thing on because it does come in handy. Oh, yes, I love the white. Yeah, yes. Yeah, your style. This would go perfectly with the little farmhouse trucks you have. Okay, see, I follow your post. But these are super fun, and these would be fun for the kids to make too. So we're going to take, for the next step, you're going to need Mod Podge, or you can use Elmer's glue watered down, because basically that's what Mod Podge is. But I really like this stuff. It's amazing. I love Mod Podge. Mod Podge. I always say it wrong. And you're gonna need that, and you're gonna need your favorite glitter. I'm using this. It's just plain white glitter. I think I got it from Joann's 100 years ago. And then you could use silver. This is what I used on the other ornament, which is this one. The white and the silver I used on this one. I wanted to use gold, but I decided gold was just too much. I have gold on my tree, but Very faint, very little do I have. Okay, so take a paintbrush and you're gonna dip it in your paint, and you can, I'm pretty good at aiming, but you might want a thin paintbrush because you're gonna wanna go right down into the eaves of the ornament. So you're gonna paint, I start at the top, I do a wide brush with the Mod Podge. Okay, I do a wide at the center up here, and I go a little bit at a time. And then I take, and I go straight up and down, and I just drag it down and do like a little swoop. And then that way you can get it right to the edges. I don't know, it's hard to see on camera. Swoop, and just swoop it. And then you're gonna take your glitter. Oh, yes, Megan. Yeah, outside, we haven't, Lee's done lights, but we haven't done any greenery. We want to get some greenery. So then you're going to take your glitter and you're just going to drop it on your ornament. So simple. If you have old ornaments that you don't like anymore, you could do this. Simple, simple. And then that's what you get, the effect you get. Can you guys see it? I don't know if you can see it on camera. There you go. Can you see it? See the effect? So I just do about a third of the ornament, and then I go back and do the next half or third of it. Just do it in small sections. It's just easier. You could do the whole thing, but I find it manageable doing it a little bit at a time. Only because the glitter gets everywhere. And if you collect your glitter in a piece of paper, it's easy cleanup. So there's that. We're almost done. We got one more little section to do. If you can't find big ornaments, check your local stores for clearance ornaments. I have some. I'll grab what I bought yesterday or the day before when I went to the store. Family Dollar has a few boxes of ugly ornaments on clearance. That's what I call them, ugly ornaments. But I only paid they were on clearance for $2 something, but I think I paid less than that. I think it was even cheaper at the register. I don't remember exactly how much I paid, but I paid less than $1.70 for them. And it's just last year's ornaments that they want to get rid of. So, tap it off. And there is the ornament. It's so cute. It's hard to see. Let's see if I can stand up so you can see the ornament. See how pretty that is? There we go. Look how pretty. And the red showing through is really kind of pretty. Kind of like that cottage farmhouse look. Love it. Okay, let me grab those ornaments. So I went to the Family Dollar and they didn't have any ornaments there, but I did buy this package. It's an ornament. It's 43. It's normally $5. It was reduced to $2.50, but I think I paid less than that. So, and it's just filled. These are ugly. I call these the ugly ornaments. These little present things, I'll probably toss those. But these guys here, I'm going to probably chalk paint them and add them to my tree. So, but one reason why I got this is these cheap $5 packs of ornaments you can get from the dollar store or Dollar General or Family Dollar. They come with these really amazing snowflakes. These are really high-end snowflakes. I don't know how these cheap ornaments got high-end snowflakes, but these are high-end snowflakes, and they're so pretty, just spread out on the tree. You get 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 5 ornaments of each color, so you get 15 snowflakes. And they're really nice. And sometimes you can get them like that tarnished look, but they didn't have any left. So, but you can get cheap ones like that and remake them over. And let's see. Oh, I gotta put this glitter away before I make a mess, because I'm prone to making a mess. So that's it. If you want to stay on, I'll stay on for a few more minutes. I'm gonna paint one more ornament and do another color of paint on it. But that's it. That is the ornaments that I created. I just went and got these really inexpensive dollar store ornaments, which I never buy. I have never bought these. Bought these big old jammas. And then they even had this size. This one, which was butt ugly. I'm sorry, but it was butt ugly. It's probably not a good thing to say. And then I did a silver and gold glitter, and I scraped it so it looks kind of old. And once the glitter dries, I might go back and try scraping the glitter so it will match the ornament. But we'll see how, I don't know how well that would do. But just these three already on the tree are so cute. And I like the white look. So with the lights bouncing off. Now, I'm going to give you a tip. You do not have to treat these. And what I mean by treating is sealing them. You don't have to seal them because they're just cheap ornaments that you're going to stick on a tree. It doesn't matter if the glitter falls off. But I really don't want the glitter to fall off. So when the glitter is dry, and I don't even remember which one I just did. I think it was this one. When the glitter is dry, I'm going to take my Mod Podge and I'm going to Mod Podge the whole ornament. It will seal the glitter in from flaking off, as well as it will give this dull look a small shine, because it's matte. It's not going to give it a big shine. It's just going to give it a tiny one. But the reason why I want to put the sealer on it is because Mod Podge, when it dries, is a sealer. So if these get dirty, or say a kid with chocolate hands grabs the ornament off the tree, you just have to wash it. It's a sealer. You can take a wipey and wipe it right off. It's just like when you make those paper mache boxes and you put the Mod Podge over it. Well, they put the Mod Podge over it as a sealer, and then you can dust it with the dust stuff. You can dust Mod Podge items. So that's what I like. And but these would be pretty. What a way to grab. So at the end of the season, you know how they always have those ornaments at the end of the season that no one wants? You could do that. So let's say you want to do a theme, but you don't want to spend a bunch of money. Say you want all black, or you want to do an all silver and gold, or you want to, not silver and gold, black, or say you want to do a color that they don't really make in an ornament. You could just buy cheap ones, paint it, seal it, and then you have it. There you go. I am totally inspired. Such a great idea. Oh, thank you, Shelly. That's so nice. Thanks for joining. That is so nice. Yeah, I love this idea. I thought about it, and I've had the ornaments for a few weeks, and now I'm kicking myself that I didn't buy more. But I only needed like 3 or 5 for my tree, but these would be really pretty outside on my house. So, I might look for some more of these. But so look at your dollar store. I can't remember. I don't think Dollar Tree has these big ornaments, but I know that Dollar General does, and Family Dollar. It's sometimes Shaw's, and Walmart has. I don't know how much Walmart's ornaments are. I went to Walmart the other day and they were picked over. Hardly anything left. So I imagine they'll hopefully get another shipment in. I don't know, because we live in the North Country. So yeah, so these are kind of fun. I wish I would have picked up some to give away a set, but I didn't, and I can't guarantee that I will find any. So if you sprinkled this video today, which means pass it on your page, which means share. Sprinkle means share. On Friday, I will draw a winner. What's today? Monday? Today's Monday? No, today's Tuesday. I'm so confused. On Friday, I will draw a winner for some Happy Mail, some Christmas Happy Mail. So if you sprinkle this video on your page or with a friend or tweet it or I don't know how, put it on Instagram or that kind of thing, I will send a little Happy Mail. If I can find some of these, I might send some to you, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to find any. I think it all depends on where you live. We live in a small place, so it goes fast. The items go fast. So there you go. So thanks so much for coming. And so I can't wait. If you decide to do this, if you decide to go to the store and get one, paint it, share it with me. Post it on my Peggy Lee Baker Creative Scraps page where this video is. You can even put it in the comments of this video. Say, look, this is what I made. I would love to see what you create. So, there, that's it. I'm done in time. I'm waiting for the clean. Don't you guys hate waiting for people to come clean? It's like waiting for that person to pick you up and you're ready and it takes forever. Drives you crazy. But anywho, thanks so much for joining me. And today's December 1st. The holiday season's in full swing now. And I'm ready to get my tree decorated, which you can't see because it's right here. I have a small tree in the kitchen. It's all white. It's all white, silver gold, some tarnished brown, like, I don't know what color. It's like kind of like a mocha, but it's like a pewter color. I don't know. It's that weird color, like a copper color, but dirtier. I don't know what color it is. But anyway, that's going to be my Shabby farmhouse tree. And these are going to go on it. And I will share some photos of these on my tree when I get them done decorated. So when I get them done decorated, wow. I've been up since 4:30. So I think I've just had a little bit too much coffee. So I hope you guys enjoy. Go get yourself a $1 ornament, grab some paint and some glitter, and have fun. Thanks for joining with me. And you're so far away, I have to stand up to shut you off.